did you decide to join the ministry?
Because I felt like it. Okay, so my name is Curtis Murphy. I'm part of the Unitarian Church of Montreal, and I'm training to be a Unitarian minister. I like riding my bike a lot. And I also walk dogs. I look after 2 little dogs, and they're pretty great. This song is called Life Calls Us On. It's written by Jason Shelton. He's a Unitarian Universalist musician. We sang it at a bridging ceremony for some people who were aging out of the community, and it was so awesome. And I'm going to try and sing it for you all. Here in reverence now we gather. I'm working for an organization called the Unitarian Universalist Ministry for Earth. It's a Unitarian environmental organization based in the United States, and it's based on providing resources for people for environmental stuff in their religious communities, and I'm working particularly with young adults doing climate justice trainings. I realized I wanted to be in a kind of helping profession. My spirituality is rooted in the sense of the interconnectedness of all people and all things. For me, like my religious community, or a few religious communities that I'm part of, are just central to my daily life. Yeah, spiritual practice is a lot about clarity of intention and clarity of motivation, and it's about having other people to act with you. Like, I think this Albert Schweitzer said that sometimes our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another, and that's for me a big part of what religious community is about. And for sure you don't necessarily need a religious community, and you can practice spiritually on your own. A lot of people do that, but for me there's a certain depth that you can go when you're with other people practicing together. The baseline of spirituality is an awareness of interconnectedness for me, and I think that anyone who recognizes that and tries to live with that in mind is a spiritual person. I think everyone has a faith of some kind. Everyone has we all have certain things that we believe in and certain stories that we hold up as true that motivate our lives. And I think that always comes from somewhere, and we don't always acknowledge it as explicitly. Pluralism is a recognition of diversity and a willingness to engage constructively with that diversity. So I think if we can start by acknowledging that this is how it is, then we can deal constructively with pluralism and say, okay, this is the reality that we have, and what are the things that are good about it, what are the things that are mutually enhancing, and what are the things that are not good about it, and what are the things that we find upsetting, or what are the things that other people do that we think are wrong, and how can we deal with those things in a way that is constructive. I wanted to say, this shirt says, "Got land, thank an Indian." And it was based on what this girl in Calgary or Saskatoon, anyway, wore to school and got in trouble for it. And I don't know more, suggested that more people should wear shirts that said that. Because that's part of our pluralist society, is recognizing First Nations as the first people on this land, and that we all are in that context as Canadians.